you'll see it on the camera audio.
Good job. I almost forgot. Okay, guys. Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Sarah.
And this is
K2K.
K2K. We were actually together in a room together now.
Yes, I know. Instead of just being Zoom.
I have to say, I miss Sarah in the person.
I
was
know.
like, there's Sarah. I'm like, oh my God, it's Sarah.
My Shayla.
My Shayla. We're gearing towards BTS comeback, so I wanted to wear. You can't see this. I'm just holding my boob here.
It's got the BTS logo on it.
BTS logo. This is. Yeah. I think I got this in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was a little bit skinnier than this little top, but it's fine. It's going to work for today.
She looks fine.
My boobs just look. Bam! Knock you out with them. But anyway. Sarah, what are we going to do today?
Today we are reading some Am I the Asshole posts. But just some of my favorite things to watch online anyway, so it's going to be really exciting.
I don't know, what's that one podcast that I see all the time that does that? They read it, there's a guy that reads it, and there's two girls on the couch usually.
Oh, I know!
And they get some crazy stuff
What
on
is that,
there.
Smosh, or I can't remember what that's called.
Maybe something like that, because that really inspired me too.
Yeah.
I've got another inspiration, maybe to do with some possible future interviews. Put those things in your forehead and you all have to guess, get hints from other people, like what it says on your forehead.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched The Basement, one of the Basement guys do it with 3 other random people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we need to do that. So we might be doing that too. Some more fun game stuff too, so I'm excited.
That would be exciting.
I am ready to read asshole. I mean, be an asshole. I'm not the asshole.
She's ready to look at some assholes, it sounds like.
Hey! I mean, if you have an animal, you see an asshole all the time. The cats especially.
True. That's very true.
I always love it when the K-pop idols, like 10 or somebody has their cats on the live.
Mm.
And they try to, like, block the cat. Gets it from the camera and they're trying to block their butthole. You know, they're like, oh, don't look at the butt. I'm like, everybody sees a cat butthole.
Yeah.
You've seen one cat butthole, you've seen them all.
That's true. It's very true.
So I guess we'll start with the one we have pulled up. Let me start reading. Do you want to go? Which one?
Up to you.
I'll go first. This one was labeled as an asshole. I don't know. Is this the one we just... Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Says... My fiance and his sister went through my phone and found upsetting messages between my sister and I. Okay, so I need advice. I'm a 37 female engaged to a 40 male. We have been together almost 10 years. I will try to keep this short as possible. My sister-in-law, to-be, went through my phone and found messages of me venting to my sister about my fiance and some of his relatives. She showed him the messages, and now things are very awkward between us all. I did apologize to my fiancé and his sister in the phone, but we are yet to speak face to face about it. I'm aware things will never be the same again, as some of the messages were quite unfiltered, but they were all true. No one else was supposed to see them, and I forgot to delete them. Some of the messages were about how I'm going to break things off with him due to some behavior traits I have brought up in some past events that he continues to gaslight me about, including him cheating on me emotionally. Anyway, there are so many things that have happened, and I have previously tried to end things with him, but he always promised things would improve. Some things have, some things haven't. I know, we got 2 paragraphs left, guys. She said she could keep it short, but she didn't. Anyway, I vented on WhatsApp to my sister. We said some mean things, and now my fiancé thinks he doesn't know me anymore. Honestly, I feel bad for those messages, but at the same time, I can't help thinking it was overdue for us to address some underlying issues, and he won't discuss anything. Even before he saw the messages, he always... What's SW?
I think she meant sweeps issues.
Issues under the rug. Sweeps issues under the rug. And I'm not sure what these little abbreviations and stuff like this
I don't know
means.
if that's a real one.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think she just misspelled. Oh god, I've lost my spot. There we go. Sweeps things under the rug, and this seems to be a pattern in their family. All he keeps saying is he doesn't care, but his sister is a different story. And he says it as if I'm in trouble with his sister and I better start sucking up if I want to be accepted by her. There is so much nuance to my story, and I'm afraid to go into much detail because so much has happened in our relationship that led to my venting, and my sister is the only one I can vent to. I avoid sharing relationship issues with my friends. Please help. What's the point if we can't address the build-up to my venting? Also, why did they go through my phone? I feel I deserve an apology from them for going through my messages and phone behind my back. Am I the asshole here?
I'm confused why the sister-in-law would have the code for the phone.
Yeah, so in the beginning, when we kind of highlighted a few things we wanted to read, how in the heck why would she go through her phone?
Right. Like, what made her feel
like that whole family is the asshole.
Yeah.
You know, I think on here it says she was the asshole up there. Is that what they said at the top, that she was the asshole?
I think, yes, but I think she's being asshole to herself by staying in this relationship.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
But it's been 10 years. They're still not married yet. They're fiancés, but they have issues, and she's thought about leaving him. Like, if there are doubts, just go.
Just get out of there. Yeah. Why are you hanging on? And I think one of the comments we read had said something along the lines of, you know, she's been with someone for so long, she doesn't want to have to go shopping for somebody new. And I do understand that. It is hard to think, oh my God, I've got to start all over again.
Yes. Yeah.
But is your sanity and your whole life, it's worth it at the end of the day. You have to weigh the pros and cons of things.
And basically, you're going to save yourself the divorce fee is what's going to happen.
Yes, exactly. It's just, and then you're like, almost feel you're bogged down even more.
And also, it's been 10 years, but she doesn't have a good relationship with the sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And he says, like, she has to earn the sister's approval.
Oh.
It's really weird.
It's such a touchy subject, or it's so hard to blend with someone's other family sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you, once again, could get along with the person you're with, but then the family could be totally different than what you're used to. Especially if, with my ex, who family came from a different country, and me being from the opposite country of them, it's kind of different. They have different cultures and different things they're used to doing.
Right.
And lifestyles and blah, blah, all that stuff. So it's sometimes, you can do it. I mean, it happens every day, but if you're not willing to work on it, or they're not willing to work on it, then maybe that sucks, wanting to be with somebody and it's just not like with my ex, but like just in general, like work, you can't make it work,
right?
Because it's not your guys' fault, but it's your family's. Because that sucks.
Sometimes love isn't enough, and it really depends on if they are willing to prioritize you over their family. And for some people, they're not willing to do that. Like, it's not something they can do.
Or they're just put their foot down. Like, hey, you're being an asshole to my fiance.
Right.
And tell the sister, why did you go through her phone?
Yeah.
Now, am I curious to what she said about the family and the fiance? The male? Yeah, I am. I'm a little curious now. Girl, spill the tea. What did you say in those messages?
Right.
Like, what stuff has he been doing? Let's elaborate. Let's keep adding to this. So maybe we'll comment and be like, can you just tell us what you said?
What was the,
We need to find next time on Reddit the section that says tea time or something.
Yeah.
And get some tea because we need some more stuff.
The whole thing.
Somebody said in the comments that how many red flags do you need to see before you leave? And someone said maybe her favorite color is red. Or someone said she's red, green, colorblind. Seems to be my issue, at least.
Poor Pack Squirrel's username. Poor Pack Squirrel. Poor Pack Squirrel.
Oh, these names are so funny. Some of these people's names. This is, I've been with my husband 28 years, married 18 in August. In 2009, I had our first baby and became disabled. Now our girls are 12 and 16 plus. I'm completely disabled. I'm stuck. I wish I could go back until... What does that have to do with
my
this
younger
conversation?
self to run? I guess it's just adding in, like if it
regrets.
feels like it's,
Regrets.
If it already feels like it's not working, marriage doesn't fix that, so...
No, and it just... Sometimes we don't learn that when we're younger. My parents
But these people are older than
Girl,
us.
I know. They were 37 and 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're older than us. My parents grew up together, and I think there's a difference, when you get together in high school,
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think they grew up working hard, and they just kind of bonded really well. Not everybody does that though. Some people, I think now it's different when you get together in high school. It's way different because when they got together, they're just surviving and living together.
Mm-hmm.
One of my dad's family didn't have any money, and mom was probably okay, but they just worked hard together.
Yeah.
So now I don't think a lot of people do that.
Because if you don't grow together, you'll grow apart is the issue.
Yes.
So it's kind of like
Finding someone you can grow with, and I think that's been my thing I've been thinking about lately is somebody just being able to grow with them.
Yeah.
And them wanting to grow with you too. I think if you could find somebody, you can forgive a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could find someone who's willing to work together with you and grow, like you said, love isn't always gonna hold everything together.
Right.
So I think that's a great one. Now, Sarah.
Oh, next one.
Pick yours. We'll have to remember which one we were at. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. We found some K-pop related ones too.
So this one says, am I the asshole for telling my Caucasian friend to stop pretending to be Korean?
Eek.
I, a 15-year-old male, made friends with someone who's a 17-year-old female.
Wait, I just realized he was 15. Okay,
yes.
Sorry. He's young.
17-year-old female on Instagram. She's Caucasian and I'm Asian. We grew fairly close, especially since we would chat almost daily. When I first met her, she told me about how much she loved K-pop and would always talk about it. Though I never took a liking to K-pop, I would still listen to her talk about her favorite groups, songs, etc. It started off as a mere passion for the music, but I think she took it too far recently. Lately, she's been acting strange, greeting me in Korean whenever we would chat. That doesn't sound too bad, but she would throw in random Korean words that I didn't understand in the middle of our conversation. I personally don't find this an issue, but it's just annoying to me at least. Furthermore, she would add bright neon temporary colors to her hair to mimic the hairstyles of K-pop idols. The worst part is that she would take a selfie of herself with said hairstyle while squinting her eyes, saying, "OMG, I look so much like a Korean." I am fine with her trying to copy K-pop hairstyles, but squinting her eyes to look quote-unquote Asian really just made me so upset, as it should. Other times, she would just stretch the corners of her eyes. She also sends me edited selfies where her double eyelid eyes were edited to look monolid, once again being excited over the fact that she looked so Korean. After a while, I completely snapped. I said, "Stop trying to pretend you're Korean. You're not. Making your eyes small and monolid isn't Korean. It's downright offensive." Yes, it is. "Stop trying to act like a Korean. You're Caucasian, and nothing is going to change that."
Unless you're all in London.
Yeah. She got really upset after the conversation with me, and she ignored me since. She might even have blocked me, I don't know. I'm afraid I ruined a friendship because I was too harsh, and I'm always haunted by the thought that maybe I was just easily offended over her passion for K-pop. What do you guys think? Am I the asshole? And there's an edit, and it says, "I'm not Korean, I am a Singaporean Chinese." Since everyone is telling me that there's nothing wrong with dyeing hair, I'm going to add that I don't feel strongly against dyed hair. I just felt like it was a necessary addition since she was trying to look Korean by copying K-pop idols, as though all Koreans have dyed hair. Since they met online, I honestly wonder if she was just trying to find like cute Asian guys to add as friends.
Oh, 100%. He had no idea.
And then she's throwing in these random Korean words thinking like all Asians speak Korean, or since he's like,
that's the part, like, there's one thing if you find Asians attractive,
mm-hmm.
but then he's not even Korean, and you're going to him speaking Korean, telling him Korean things,
right?
Trying to look Asian or Korean, that's way overboard.
And I don't know, like, it doesn't say where they are, okay? But in America, there's so much racism towards Asians using, like, squinting your eyes or pulling the corner of your eyes. So why she thought that was okay as a 17-year-old?
This was 6 years ago, too. So this was probably in more of the high period of being very little racist Asians.
I mean, that's, because that's, the Asian hate stuff started with COVID, and that's 2020.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing this in 2020.
Yep. I think it's all, Asian stuff has always been made fun of, I guess. Because I just feel like people pass things down.
Yeah.
Like anything, and sometimes people you don't know until you know.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if you're listening, you're like, this is actually something I probably shouldn't do. Because it's made to be hateful and not like for fun. I don't know, because it's made mainly to make fun of somebody.
It's the same way that like younger kids are trying to repurpose the N-word. Like white kids are saying it all the time now, and I'm like, do you even? Hello, what are we doing? Like,
but I hate it though everybody that uses any word, I don't care if you are African American or whatever. I just like you just not use the N-word. Like if it's a bad word, why rap songs? Because they put it in all their music.
Well, like originally it was like them trying to take back power over it and not make it so bad.
Right.
But it doesn't mean it's almost like the cycle is like edging its way back around the circle. Like it's gone too far with.
And it's probably hard for kids that hear it. You listen to rap songs.
Yeah.
It's every other word in a rap song.
Mm-hmm.
So when I sing Megan Thee Stallion, I go. I go. Because it is hard, because it is like rap music is all over the radio. It's everywhere. So not to take up for the kids, because they shouldn't be saying it in general, but like it is broadcast everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's one of those hard. It's one of those middle. It's hard. You shouldn't
I still
say
feel
it.
like even that is different than this.
Oh, this is totally different.
Like
that is different. Now this
like
is very this is just a no. And I feel bad because it doesn't seem like they were romantic or anything. Because he didn't mention any romantical stuff going on. So it was mainly, I think she just liked maybe having an Asian friend.
I think so. And like her trying to feel like she was belonging. I wonder if she just wasn't very like, and I know this is during COVID, but it also sounds like maybe a homeschool situation.
Yeah.
Because I feel like someone else in her life would have stepped in otherwise.
I don't know. I might cut this out if I say this, but if this was happening now, would you say she would be identifying as an Asian? Because people say like
Justin Bieber changed his ethnicity to African American.
What did they tell?
Yeah.
You can't just.
That was like right before COVID, but yeah.
Girl,
so,
that's
like,
in your DNA. You cannot change your DNA.
So it's just like he literally changed it at the courthouse, changed it. So, I mean, was he going through something? Yes. But did they let him do that? Yes. Could she make herself Korean legally? Probably.
Yeah, but this
no.
This is not.
This is like, what's his name? Ollie.
That's what I'm saying. This is like Ollie London.
Yeah.
And there's something definitely mentally not all together with Ollie.
Mm-mm.
If Ollie is changing unhealthy and then...
Let me ask you this, though. And this is the hot take.
Yeah.
A lot of Asians get double eyelid surgery.
They do. That one doesn't bother me as much as the...
Right. Is it only bad because there is the racism with the squinting eyes for so long?
I think so.
Like, if that wasn't... I mean, that's just a hot take. I don't support that at all. But, like, there's so many...
Because there are a lot of gray area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gray area. I think people get too turned up over one of... There is a lot of gray area because there are a lot of what-ifs to a lot of things.
Because it's, like, double-sided, kind of,
It very is,
yeah.
Because... I mean, let's think about... So, we both probably have... You definitely, like, a lot of Scottish and Irish in our blood. And they're just naturally, like, pale.
Yeah.
Koreans, though, if you think about it, because a lot of the ones that are out in the sun, they get a really nice tan.
Melanated, yeah.
So, are they being, like, racist to, like, ethnicities that... Not racist, but, like, they're pulling from ethnicities that are really white? Because they're not... I feel like a lot of the ones that I see that are tanning and they don't, like, try to be super pale are actually just pretty tan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, there's so many, like, weird gray areas and so many things.
Honestly, like, the people that do tan...
Yeah.
They're also influenced by American culture because we're so big on tan skin.
Japanese and the girls
so
that really do the crazy makeup and they do the dark tan and stuff. And then, like, Zoe, teenagers here.
Yeah.
Like, Zoe's like, I'd rather be orange than
white, is what you said, yeah.
So it's funny just how there's so... But I don't think there's anything wrong from people... Now, this is definitely different, but, like, having a... really admiring another culture's, like, something they have that we don't, they don't have. and maybe want to try to like wearing a hanbok and be
Yeah.
like, hey, this is beautiful. But some people still get mad about that. Like, I'm just wearing it to, I love the culture. I think it's beautiful.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean I'm Korean.
Yeah, as long as you wear it respectfully and it's not like a Halloween costume. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
most
true.
Korean
Yeah.
people have told me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that would be different.
Because I have that one hanbok skirt, but I was like, I mean, I even asked the owner of the store, like, is it okay if I wear this just like part of a cute outfit? Is it appropriate, like a cultural
Right.
appropriation? But as long as
Right.
it's not me wearing it in like a mocking way, it's fine.
I think most people wear it. Now, especially with K-pop Demon Hunters being around, which is a huge thing.
So it makes that such a gray area.
That's a gray area. But I think people enjoy it, though, too. See, I think a
They
lot
do.
of people, more so, I would say, well over at least 70 to 80% do it at, like, this is really cool, this is something different. And there's that small smidge of people that ruin it for everybody else. So I think life has more gray area than people think.
It does.
People just get so turned up. What do you think about people with cornrows and stuff? People that are white wearing it, or just not non-African American? Because let's think about it. If we go back to different like Vikings and stuff, a lot of them.
I think it depends. Like, especially if they have the hair type to support it. Some
Yes.
people don't, and you can literally, it looks like their hair is getting pulled out by it.
But, a lot of people go to the beach, and when they're kids, they do it because they do. It's like a thing they have at the beach, like hair, like get your hair,
like even
the hair things.
with Vikings though, like they didn't do just like it was layers of braids, like layers of braids,
layers of yeah.
So it was just like a different type of hairstyle. Like I don't think if someone's doing like box braids.
Right.
And saying it's because I have Viking heritage, that makes no sense to me.
Right.
Because box braids are made for specific types of hair.
I just think it's a hairstyle.
Yeah.
And that just, I think it's because I'm just so easygoing, and it's not. I think it's a hairstyle.
I mean, black people even now, a lot of them can't wear their hair natural in certain like corporate settings. So it's still like until that barrier gets removed. People are going to be sensitive about it because it's like,
it's true.
Why is it okay for this white person to wear their hair the way I want to wear my hair?
Right.
But I can't because I'm black.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and that does happen. There's a lot of like I said. There's a gray. You're like in the fog. You're like there's the gray area, and you're like, okay, why can you do that? Why can you do this?
Yeah.
There's so many. Why are you doing this? With this? I guess it depends on. Shame on the companies and stuff too.
Yes. Yeah.
And
it's really just old white men.
Yeah.
Is really the issue here. For all of it, really.
Mm-hmm.
For women to feel like in some countries they have to be pale to be beautiful, so it looks like they haven't worked so hard. It's just older men, but in our case, the older white men for a lot of the issues we see.
Yeah, it
to
really
be completely
is.
honest.
There's so many. There's just so many things in life.
And Asian being used as comfort women. That's why a lot of people like it's if they have Oriental beauty, quote unquote. Which I've got to tell you a very funny story.
You don't get to know. Anyway, the whole fact that the Japanese still like deny the thing where it was in China, right? They had a place in China that the Japanese were like in the battle, and they had I think it was in China that the station was somewhere in, because it wasn't in Korea, but they took the women from Korea,
Right? Yeah.
And I think it was in China, and then they had that House of Horrors, I guess, or warehouse. It was a big place, and they
were
like
sex
a
slaves.
horror's dens. Yeah, it was like a horror den.
Well,
I mean, but they weren't the horrors, but like they were made to do it. So it wasn't like
that's like it's.
Cause I watched a movie or something that had that. Cause they like would keep them healthy though. They would like keep them up on their shots and stuff, which is even. I get it, but it's like
they kept them
weird.
like cattle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like cattle, and it was so weird. And they deny it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
They won't accept that something like that happened.
Well, they did install that statue.
Yes.
And then they removed it, but they removed it because something had to be fixed, and they never put it back up.
It wasn't Korea, right? There's a lady. And yes, it was. Yeah, because I've watched something on this. That's why I knew.
Yeah.
It's just.
But anyway, no, this is that you're not the asshole, my 15-year-old friend who is probably now 21, if it still haunts you, because this was just very cringy and creepy, and she needs other friends outside of you who can tell her that is wrong. You shouldn't have to tell her that's wrong.
Right, and maybe I think the biggest thing is the messing with your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think everything else you can almost pass a little bit on, like, oh, okay, she's really into Korean stuff.
Yeah.
But when you start really doing some of those certain moves and things, it gets a little weird.
Yeah.
And he's young, 15, freak out on somebody. I understand.
I honestly don't even think he's
I feel bad because it seemed like he was a little sad that he lost a friendship. Because maybe besides when they talked about K-pop, they might have had a good relationship.
Was COVID really 6 years ago?
Yeah.
That's insane.
2020.
But I mean, if everyone was online, then he's probably just looking for something.
Girl, me thinking 6 years ago was like 2017 or something.
I know.
Y'all don't even know. My math is still off. At the COVID brain is
Time
still
will never
real.
be the same. I don't even know if we read comments for this, did we?
No, let's see.
Cultural appropriation sounds like Korea. Boo.
Yeah.
Taking traditionally Korean style and using it. I don't know about traditionally Korean style.
That's not traditional.
It's not style.
It would have been like the style then, maybe.
It's their genetic makeup. Styles are weird.
And honestly, maybe she, like Sarah said, maybe she was homeschooled and maybe had a little bit of depression and mental.
This person called it LARPing. Live action role playing a Korean. Oh god.
I mean, people do that, but so Korean definitely for anyone who's, yeah. Is it fetishization if she wants to be one though? I guess.
I mean, I guess because she's just so obsessed with it. It's like furries, kind of. I don't know. I don't even know if we should talk about furries, but like
that's a whole.
It's its own cat in a bag.
You know, I don't really care, but it is just kind of. I think people that you're gonna have to know that the majority of people are gonna find it weird that you're a furry.
Yeah,
I'm like whatever you want to do, float your boat, but like you're gonna have to understand going in that it's not gonna be something that hardly anybody's gonna be like, yay, you're gonna be made fun of, and I hate to say it like that, but it is something very different and very odd. So people that get mad about it, that are actually furries, that get mad, I'm like, y'all can't get mad because this is a very unusual hobby. Is it a hobby though? Becoming a furry, or is that like a lifestyle?
I think it's a lifestyle.
It's a very unusual lifestyle. So, not that you go live your best furry life, be a cute furry animal, but just know, people, it's something that's very unusual. You don't see
And
that.
honestly, it's being changed. Like, I know of.
Even the furry.
I mean, just like hearing some stories from different clients, like,
okay.
Just how like furries are being in school right now. It's like it's not just like. So like normally furry, they choose a persona, one animal.
Okay.
But it's like
so you know more about this than I do.
It's like these 12 or 13-year-olds that are just making animal sounds and refusing to talk in English, like crawling on all fours.
See, that's
like
weird.
barking, hissing, meowing. Like those are different animals. Like a furry, a persona is like an animal, and I have watched so many videos on this because I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. And the best way I can understand it is the same way that like you find something that really resonates with you. Like for us, it's BTS, you know, or
sure,
Pokemon or something like that.
Exactly.
For them, like they really love what type of personality this animal represents. And so maybe it's like a person who needs more confidence. They choose something like an eagle or like and like when they go to conventions, they can wear that costume of the animal and feel that confidence or that strength or whatever.
Exactly.
So I get it from that point of view.
Oh yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah.
The sex stuff comes in.
I was gonna say it's the sexual stuff.
And not all of them are sexual, but
no.
like especially the more adult communities can be, and that's where it's like, where are we going from here?
Like there's some things, I don't know if it's really furry, but like the BDSM stuff, or like people walking around with leashes on, and they're like in their leathers.
Oh yeah.
Now in public, I feel like some things should be left to the imagination.
Yeah.
Some things, do I want to see
it's like a
40-year-old man in like a thong with like harnesses on and a collar walking down the street? It's something I don't really want to visualize sometimes, in my head. I might see it online, but I don't want to see it in person, in the physical. Now, if I want to pay to go to a facility that does that, or a place that does that, like, I don't know, like, what did we go to, like, Thunder Down Under or something like that, and that was in Nashville, or the
like
Chippendales.
a Magic Mike thing,
I just feel like some things should be kept to the imagination.
Yes, this is true. I agree.
Less is more. I mean, more is good. Not less is more. It's so funny how how we just keep getting off on like furries.
I know. It's like it's just going.
Once again, I don't
obviously not
dislike
related.
the furry community. I just think people should be aware of that. It's something different.
Yeah.
And it's a very visual difference, so it's kind of... And you know what, as being K-pop stans, we totally understand a lot of people being hating and stuff like that, so we totally get it.
Yeah. Would you like to choose the next one?
Pick me one. Oh, okay. This one's interesting. This one is not really a K-pop one. Oh, yeah, I forgot to read. Is it Dennis or Denise? Dennis?
I think it's Dense Raccoon.
Dense? Okay, thank you. D-Nice. Dense Raccoon 928 says, am I the asshole for hogging my foster sister? And then the community said, he's not the asshole. Wait. I'm assuming it's a he.
The raccoon is not an asshole.
The raccoon is not the asshole. 6 months ago, my parents started fostering a little girl, Ellie, 7, with some health issues. She's tiny, maybe 3.5 feet tall and 40 pounds, and new people freak her out. She's still adjusting to being part of a big family. I, 26 female, have 2 sisters and 2 brothers.
So it is a girl.
It is a female, yeah. One of my sisters is married, and both of my brothers have their girlfriends around. My mom was a nurse at the hospital that Ellie was taken to. Once we took her home, my mom went down to part-time, and I shifted my schedule to be home with her when my mom's at work. When she's not feeling good, she gets clingy with me. We went on vacation last week, and I don't know why, but her tummy was hurting her the entire time we were there, so we spent most of the trip curled up on the couch with a bunch of blankets and stuffies, watching K-pop Demon Hunters over and over. I understand. My brother's girlfriend, Stacy, is obsessed with kids and babies and keeps trying to insert herself with Ellie. She asked Ellie if she wants to go to the pool, the park, the lake, if she wants her to do her hair, if she wants to watch K-pop Demon Hunters with us, etc. all week. Ellie only wants me and my mom to go anywhere near her when she's not feeling good, and I told Stacy this all week. When we went home, I noticed Stacy was pretty upset. I asked her what's wrong, and she told me it's ridiculous that I was hogging Ellie all week, and that I'm not the only person in her family. My mom got involved and told Stacy that she could either stop whining or she could find another way home. She was quiet for the rest of the way back, and then we got home and Stacy started complaining again that I was hogging the baby. My mom and I agreed that Stacy will no longer be allowed anywhere near Ellie. Now my brother's saying I should have just let her hang out with us, and she just wants to have a little sister. Now I'm wondering if I'm wrong for hogging her all week and not letting Stacy hang out with us.
That's weird. Weird as hell. Because, like...
First off, it's a foster child, and
yeah.
We both know and seen, and you worked in it. It's a very sensitive...
Yes.
Especially at 7, because they're aware. I'm sure something has happened to Ellie.
I mean...
It
she
has
was
happened
put into foster care after getting taken to the hospital.
So she's had some traumatic stuff go on. And right now she's only trusting the mom and the daughter.
And that's who she sees with most of the time. It's her safe family unit.
Exactly. So Stacy is a very selfish, self-centered person.
And her hogging Ellie, hogging the baby. Like, that's what kids say when they're wanting their turn with a toy or their turn with a baby doll. And they're what? Like, she said she's 26? And she has sisters and brothers, so, like, they must be adults.
Yeah, and Stacy sounds like she's not self-aware and doesn't understand other people's feelings. She's just very self-centered.
Yeah.
Not like a mean way, but maybe she doesn't realize she's like that. She's just very all about her, because she's like, I want this. I want Ellie. I want babies. Well, honey girl, have that man give you a baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Honey, baby child, get down with it. I don't know what you're thinking, but... Because... foster kids are going through a lot of things, and so many bad things could have happened to them, and they, like I said, they want their special person. And like she said, they were snuggled on the couch. She wasn't feeling good. She's probably feeling extra emotional. She wants to watch her K-pop Demon Hunters. It makes her feel better.
She said that her stomach was hurting her the entire week. And then that entire week, Stacey was like, let's go to the park. Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the lake. Like, she doesn't want to.
Stacey's just an idiot. Let's read the comments, see what they said. Sorry, Stacey. You're not Stacey's mom. Yeah, someone says Stacey is not a toy to be passed around. She's a human with feelings, wants, and needs. Ellie only wanted you and your mother. Her wants and needs matter. Your brother's girlfriend does not see Ellie as human, and she doesn't care what Ellie wanted or needed. She just wanted to play with Ellie for her own selfish needs.
Yep.
You and your mother did the right thing. That's what we
summarizes what we said.
Exactly. Yeah, and someone just said, especially since we have no idea what Ellie went through before she was fostered. Having trust issues, abuse, neglect, all of that. So this one's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
You're not the asshole. Stacey is. Everybody clap. Here we go.
Because that's insane.
Stacey, you're crazy.
Like,
Stacey. All I can think of in my head is Stacey's mom.
Oh.
Let's go.
In some psych circles, it's called the teddy bear theory.
Oh.
The patient sees the target, offspring, pet, spouse as an extension of themselves, much like a child sees their favorite teddy bear. Which makes sense because it sounded very childish.
Oh.
Teddy is always ready to play when the child is. Teddy says whatever the child wants Teddy to say. Blah, 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 blah. All these similar likes and dislikes are just coincidences, but if Daddy... What? Mad at Teddy, feels broken, may lose interest in Teddy. This went a little too far. But
that freaked me out.
I agree with the first part, though.
Yeah, the
it's
teddy bear theory.
It's just... She's seeing a child as a plaything.
Yeah, she's not an item. It's maybe because there's a baby in the family now. This is great. Let's play with it. Yeah. Yay. I have a little sister now. And I could see in her idea, I totally could see if she does love children. She's like, oh my God, I've got a sister now. I'm so excited to do cute things with this little girl. But then I totally forgot foster.
But the thing is, it's not even her sister.
No, it's her boyfriend. Boyfriend's
foster sister. Yeah.
She just thought she's wanting to live out this dream she's got in her head with some random little girl.
Yeah. Which is creepy.
They got off the streets.
Yeah.
Whatever, which one you want.
Okay.
Pick your poison. Okay, this one seems interesting. We're going to go back to another normal day-to-day.
This one is just from 4 hours ago.
Let's do bedroom.
It's very interesting. Am I the asshole? I don't want bridesmaid to wear dress to other events. I'm getting married this summer, and I've been trying really hard to be a chill bride. My family and myself are doing most of the planning. My cousin is letting us stay at her house in Antioch, Tennessee, just outside in Nashville, so we're saving money before the bachelorette party, and another cousin has a van, and we're all driving down together, so we could just have to split the cost of gas. None of us are exactly swimming in cash, and I wanted to keep costs down as much as possible. I also told my bridesmaids, if there's anything about my wedding stressing you out, let me know. I'm the only one that should be stressing, and before this little scenario, I was feeling pretty good. Anyway, I found these perfect cocktail dresses at Anthropologie, inclusive sizing, great color, and the holy grail, they were on sale. I made a deal with the bridesmaids. I buy the dresses if they covered any necessary alterations, and everyone was happy. I gave everyone their dresses, everyone looks fabulous, and we're all happy. Who said planning a wedding was hard? Enter Roxy. Back in December, I saw a photo of Roxy at her work Christmas party wearing the bridesmaid's dress. I'll admit it bugged me. I wanted the big reveal at the wedding to feel special, not like a rerun of an HR office mixer. But I bit my tongue because none of our mutual friends were there, so I'm not going to stress myself out about something I felt like was kind of petty. The problem is we have a mutual friend getting married in June, 1 month before my wedding. A lot of my wedding guests will be at this wedding, and when I asked Roxy what she was wearing, she casually said, "Oh, I'm just wearing the bridesmaid's dress from your wedding. I look hot in it, and it's my favorite." I paused. I told her I didn't want her to wear the bridesmaid's uniform as a guest to a wedding, filled with our mutual friends right before my big day. Well, now Roxy thinks I'm being a bridezilla. She pointed out that I did say I wanted them to have a dress they could wear again. I meant after the wedding, obviously.
Right.
She then dropped the bombshell that she's already worn it to several events. I might have snapped. I told her that since I bought the dress, I didn't want her to wear it again until after my wedding. She hit back in that since she paid for the alterations, she's invested just as much money into the dress as I did, which thanks to the sale might actually be true. My other bridesmaids are on my side, but Roxy thinks I'm overreacting because it's just a dress. Am I the asshole for wanting the first time our friend group sees her in the dress to be when she's standing at the altar with me?
God, see, I read half of this, but I didn't read all of it. What a bitch. Roxy.
Yeah.
Honey. Who wears a bridesmaid dress before that? Now, after the wedding, yeah, Anthropology, yes, they're going to have cute dresses you could probably wear anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But who wears it before the actual wedding?
Right. And the part where she said, I look hot in it, and it's my favorite.
Oh, we're back to another selfish bitch.
Yeah. She's just being very self-centered, does not care about... She shouldn't be your bridesmaid. She should not be in your wedding.
Sounds like you need to uninvite her to be in your wedding.
She
and
should not be in that wedding.
She's accidentally not around, like, that dress, you should burn it. I mean, of course, it's like...
Or just accidentally spill bleach on it or something. Like,
oh my God, wine!
Yeah.
Go to the other wedding and... Like, how's this saying? It's like, something about when you find out, like, you're the asshole. Like, if everybody's, agreeing with what everybody else says, and, like, you now know you're the asshole.
Yeah.
And so all the other bridesmaids are like, yeah, she's right. Being a bride... And, at some point, Roxy thought she knew she was wrong, but she wasn't going to admit it.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I look hot in it, and it's my favorite. She's acting like it's not... It's a special dress. And everyone knows bridesmaids' dresses are special dresses for that occasion. It's not just a random dress you guys bought for, like, a homecoming dance.
I'm surprised that, who usually gets a dress from, like, Anthropology and thinks I'm going to get it altered.
That part is interesting, yeah.
Because, I guess you could if you are a short person, or if you've got, like, maybe, not like
you
some
need
weird...
it let out or in, something
that's something that's odd, if you're not odd, but, like, your body shape different than a standard dress size or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I did find it odd that she spent a lot on altering a dress from Anthropology.
Yeah.
Now, Anthropology can be expensive, but we're not talking like $1,000 or anything. They might be the most you might probably pay for one is like $300, maybe at least. So I think it's kind of odd.
And for her to want to wear it to another wedding,
what a bitch!
It's just, I want to see what the comments.
She's not
say.
your friend.
No. I was all prepared to say you're the asshole from the title, but given it's before your wedding, I think you're not the asshole. It just feels weird to me that your friend is treating it as an ordinary dress when she hasn't even worn it to the occasion it was purchased for. Yeah, who repurposes the dress before the wedding?
Yeah, I've seen others point out if it would get ruined. Yeah, it'd be ruined and dirty and worn out by the time.
Mm-hmm. And it won't, even dry cleaned, it won't look the same as new as the other dresses.
No. I wish we could see the evidence, let's see the actual dress now. Now we want the tea.
Probably was not a good idea to let them have the dresses this early.
Yeah. And she paid for them at first, so that's the thing.
Yeah, the attitude should be a deal breaker. Like, just kick her out. She doesn't have to be in the wedding.
And if everybody at the wedding had seen what this and had known, they would all be against Roxy. Roxy would be under...
Yeah. And this one person said that they're supposed to be reusable, not like pre-usable.
Pre-usable. My God, that's great.
Pre-purposing. Yeah, and she runs the risk of ruining the dress. Like, she doesn't even want to be in the wedding. I don't think she wants to be in the wedding.
I don't think
she doesn't care.
She don't care. Doesn't care. It's another selfish female. Darn us sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
We can all be a little selfish, but this is
crazy.
Self-centered.
This is someone's
I don't
wedding.
care about anybody else. I'm only focused on moi.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is Roxy, you are the loser.
Yes.
Oh wow, that was great reading though, Sarah.
The camera died.
The camera died. This camera, man. If you would like to give us a new camera, somebody, that would be fantastic.
Or donate to our coffee to get the
coffee. Give us some money.
Coffee link.
A coffee, no. We don't. We're not big askers of money, but to be able to fund our venture,
that would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be real nice.
I did have fun reading these though. I love watching these, so I'm glad we got to actually do them.
I know.
And
we just like having time together and reading.
Yeah.
Fun things, and it just there's some weird, crazy tea shit that happens in the world.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we just assume everybody lives like us, like a normal life, you know? Like, I mean, no, people are crazy.
That's
some
true.
weirds.
And I think it's like, I don't like to be in drama. And sometimes I
Me
don't even like to
too.
talk
I
about drama, but
don't.
just reading someone else's and then seeing people agree with the thought process you had and going on with your life.
You feel validated.
Cathartic.
You're like, I knew
Yeah.
I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I know I'm better than that.
My morals are still on track. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I haven't been tainted too much by the darkness.
You know, I think people, I swear I sound like an old person, but I just feel like people have lost all of their kids, especially. I don't think they know morals. Or, I don't know.
Right.
I feel like they don't understand repercussions of what, if you do this will happen.
Yeah.
And so, and that could be morally a little bit too, but I feel like people have lost some morals, and I'm like, hey, let's just all love each other and just try to be kind. But
I also think people just don't have like constructive thinking anymore. A lot of people don't. Like, they can't think through or think ahead at least 2 steps.
Right.
Like, if I do this, maybe this will happen, so maybe I shouldn't do this.
Maybe I shouldn't act a fool and, like, I don't know, and go to jail. You know, there are repercussions for your actions.
Yeah.
If you do this will happen.
Yeah.
But I guess I wonder if you think online, kids being online a lot and not seeing or living in reality, or, you know, like, a lot of people just are on their phones and they're almost in a fantasy world, or they're just...
I think there's just a lot of disconnect, and, like, when we were interviewing Zoe, like, rage baiting and stuff, like, people, like...
Yeah, right?
What we would normally call, like, bullying or, like, picking on someone is just now, like, a joke, but it's not. And I think
it's not funny,
desensitizes people's reactions to that.
Right.
And it's just, like, it's making people less empathetic, and it's weird.
I like picking on people. I call it picking on somebody. I like to give them a little tease, you know, like, hey, you're doing that. But, like, I don't, and if I realize maybe that was hurtful, I'm like, hey, you know what? Probably shouldn't say it like that. I'm sorry.
Right. Like, people are intentionally picking something they know is going to make someone upset.
Yes.
And to be like, I'm just rage baiting. Like, you can't get upset because it was a rage bait. Like, not how it works.
And it shows you how much they don't love themselves either, I think. That's a thing where you don't love yourself so much, I think.
And it's letting them not take responsibility.
That's,
it puts that, like, little barrier,
no
like...
responsibility. And I always feel like I sound like one of them old people now back in the day when I was your age. But it is true. Like, you see people, the kids, and I worry sometimes about...
Oh, yeah.
I worry about people in general. I don't care what age you're at, because as someone working with the public, there's a TikTok that I was seeing about people coming in, like, confused. They call you, or they come to you, right, where you're working, and they're like, do you have these here? Like, can I buy something like this?
Yeah.
Like, you came here. You know we have these. Yeah. This is what we have. And so it's just like they're always confused. Like, I think I need this.
Right.
I'm like...
It's like no one can think anymore. It's very scary.
I worry about people every day after working with the public. You know, it just... They sound confused, but I'm like, when people call me about the weather is the best.
Oh. People
say, what's the weather doing? I'm like, well, let me, I look out the window and I'm like, let me Google it. I don't know. I get that often.
That's so weird. She works at a Harley Davidson stop. It's not like she works at the Weather Channel.
Yeah, I mean, I get it because, riding in the weather, but, like, it's like, maybe they just want to see that we're there for the day. Maybe what's happening at your location. But I'm like, if you pull up a map on the Weather Channel, it's very accessible, you know. I know you've got a phone. You're using it.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people don't have flip phones anymore, so.
No, it's crazy.
I don't know. But just, everybody don't forget, there are repercussions for your actions.
Yes.
Don't be selfish. Think of others. And just be cool, man. Mm-hmm. But don't let people run over either. Yeah. Because as we've seen, some of these people get run over and let their fiance's sister get on your phone. Like, what? That isn't even...
I don't know. That's just like, They're
going to see
Set your boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Like, it's okay to say, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. Like, I'm not trying to make this personal, but this is my phone. Don't touch it. Like, it's not hard.
This is a no-touchy zone. This right here, no touchy.
No.
No. You shouldn't have to tell someone that either.
That's true.
Another thing we were just talking about, like, people aren't self-aware. They're just like, you shouldn't touch someone else's phone like, in that sense. Now, if you got a hubby or a boyfriend, you're like, he's being shady, you can snoop a little bit, but don't be like... Cause,
and your sister shouldn't be digging through phones just to see what the other person's saying to her sister. That's just weird.
Like...
Weird behavior.
Man, if you don't want to know what happens in the group chats, don't read the group chats.
That's true. People need places to vent. That's what therapy's for, actually.
They do.
But a lot of people don't do therapy.
You shouldn't go out and, like, I've heard people, like, go out in public and really bash their wives.
Yeah.
I get being frustrated and maybe seeking some advice. I do understand that, because I like to ask people's opinions on things so I can kind of gather my information and figure, okay, what's the best course of action?
Mm-hmm.
No, this is like really bashing them to make them sound god awful and like you're the perfect person, and I know for a fact you're not. So
right.
It's just like they're the bad guy. They're always doing this. I'm like, are you sure you don't have that backwards?
Like, if someone ever calls me a ball and chain, I'll just unlock that chain. You can just go. Roll it your way down the road.
Hey, take it.
Roll it down the road.
We have learned the art of letting things walk away and leave in life, because, I mean, will we try if we feel like it's needed? Maybe, but we're not. I'm not going to hold someone down who feels the need to just be gone. I'm like, I love you and stuff, but this is what you want.
Gotta let them go.
And I'm not, like, evil enough to... I'll never talk to you again, depending on everything ends. But, like, it's probably not going to happen again, but I'll still hear you out, maybe. Maybe you had a midlife crisis and, everything went wrong. Like, maybe your dog died, your grandma died, all on the same day. You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
And I just thought you were an asshole. And it turned out you just were going through a hard time. There's situations, but, no.
I don't think that was probably the weirdest one, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The JoJo Seawall song. Is it Get Out? Is it JoJo? Not JoJo Seawall, but JoJo. Just JoJo.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
Out, leave right now. Is that her?
Yes. Yeah.
It's the end of you and me.
Yeah, that one.
The end of you and me. This is the end of this episode, everybody. This is the end of this.
Yeah.
So, Sarah.
Megan.
This is it, everybody. We haven't seen each other in a while. We're just like, oh my god.
We gotta get back in the groove.
We can keep going for hours.
Yes.
Anyway, we have a life. She has a life. I have a life. We have things to do, people to see, babies to kiss, dogs to kiss, and cats.
Yeah.
And boyfriends. I love you guys. I'm Megan.
And I'm Sarah.
This was
K2K.
K2K. You see that guy that makes fun of like women that go on TikTok and makes videos of like their good morning. Good morning.
Oh.
My name is Sandra. I
No.
have 5 kids.
I haven't seen that.
It's 3 a.m. It cracks me up. So he's like, good morning. Goodbye, everybody.